Hi, my name's Mark Burgess and I'm from Protiviti. I'm here with my colleague today, Phil Doran, and we're here to talk about the Royal Commission into Financial Services. What are some of the extra changes that we can expect or changes in behaviour from the banks?
Well, I've spent a lot of time in the banks in recent months and since the report came out. They're very aware of the impact this has had, and it's been an enormous wake-up call for them, and they're shocked and horrified, as we all are, by some of the findings of the Royal Commission and some of the people that fronted up to the Royal Commission. So they desperately want to change. They want to hold themselves to a high standard. They want to be proud of who they work for. So there is a bit of a sea change going on within the banks as to how they interact with their customers and make sure they operate fairly as much as possible.
And some of these changes are structure-led, regulatory-led. What behaviour changes are you seeing through your interactions with our clients?
It's that focus on what are we doing right by the customer. There's a situation with a trustee that there was a rebate of a fee, and the rebate had to occur by the end of the month, but they said we'll do it at the start of the month to the customer's interests. So previously there was very much focus on what's the shareholder impact now. Focus is on what is the member impact.
What does an ASIC or an APRA look for to achieve good customer outcomes?
Well, Mark, I think it's the ability to demonstrate that at all times throughout a customer journey that you've acted in the customer's best interests. Because the banks tend to focus very much on the onboarding process when the customer first comes in the door. But of course, the customer could be a customer with you throughout their life. So it's about making sure that that customer has always had the best possible products at the best fee structure they can at all times. There's been a bit of a tradition of a legacy book where customers get effectively ripped off by having very high mortgage rates because they've been a customer for 20 years. That will no longer be acceptable. And the banks are definitely trying to change that as well. They're having very standardised rates now, smaller number of products, getting rid of legacy products, and the superannuations and insurance companies are doing the same.
What do good customer outcomes look like in our financial services institutions?
Mark, that's a big question. I'll focus on one aspect, which I think is very pertinent at the moment, which is products. So there's a massive amount of simplification going on across the whole financial services industry. And this goes back to the issue raised in the Royal Commission, which is everything's too complex and you're not acting in the customer's best interests. And the complexity of products caused all sorts of issues internally as well. So simplification means you've got a small set of products, it's very clear how they're priced, and everyone understands exactly what they're signing up to. So you don't need 100-page product disclosures because it's a very simple product. So therefore that simplification helps both the bank because they don't need to have lots of different processes of different products. It helps the customer because they're really clear on what the product they're getting.
So simpler product structures and simpler pricing to support that product,
Exactly
which
right.
will lead to better customer outcomes.
That's right.